gonna go grab the chainsaw because he's got at least 3, maybe 4 stumps that we're gonna have to cut off. I kind of figured out a rule with the stump grinder in the back of the tractor. If you can't drive over it, it's probably too tall. So you don't need to get right into the dirt for the stump grinder to work, but you know, I wouldn't do anything more than 3 to 4 inches just to save yourself some time. The chainsaw is going to be a lot faster. You're going to save yourself a lot more time if you just remove a chunk of the wood. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to grab a saw or 2. Maybe one of them will start. Alright, so we got 2 stumps to grind there, 1 there, 1 over there, so there's 4 over here, right? And we know it. Ralph had them all cut down for me, right down to the ground. Okay, hard part's done. How are these stumps reproducing? There was 4. There's a stump right there. We'll take that out of the tractor. It's an elm?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's just go get the tractor going. Then I can take the saw out of it if I feel that's too tall. I think if you were to price this type of work, should do like minimum 5 stumps, you know, 25 bucks a stump or something. But you don't know diameter. There's a 30-inch diameter stump is 4 times the work of a 15.
Yeah.
Right in here. Thanks, Ralph. go. Now it's with you. I forgot to pull this pin out, which Ralph showed me, so this thing can pivot. So that's an important step. Come on now. This is a big honking one. Come all the way back. Come, I go till you touch it. That's good.
Thought I heard something metal. Some metal on metal right there. There's some metal.
All right, 3 more stumps, guys. 3 more stumps. So Dad had me put these so it doesn't have a slot, that it's fixtured, so it can't shake back and forth as much. It's going to be a little bit of play, but not near what we had. want to have Dad cross it this way so he doesn't have to back up three times. You know, it's one of those things where we probably could have taken the chainsaw out and shortened it. 6 of one, half does the other. So now we're gonna hit this elm stump. If you can't drive over it, don't try to grind it. That's kind of the rule we come up with. Stalled it. That's a first. Well, it's got a clutch. Definitely the weight of the tractor pulling it downhill. That's exactly what this clutch is designed for right there. See that clutch? That is designed to stop so you don't break anything inside. So he did most of the work on this one. So now he's gonna come across that stump and get those 2 little bumps in one pass. Instead of forward, back, forward, back. That way you only gotta make 2 passes. I just gotta put this pin back in. I don't know how Ralph did it. Can you set it down and drive forward a little? That's good. A little more. Just drive forward a little. This pin's bent. How about that? Huh. I probably did that. Cool. Good to go. In fact, I took the pins out to use for the hitch, so there should be 2 in there. I'm an idiot. Like, why the heck they got 2 pins here? I'll just borrow one for something else. Not a good idea. Huh. Probably should have known what it was for first. So let's get Dad's reaction out of this thing. All right, how many stumps did we do?
I think we did 9.
9? I felt like 20. 9. Yeah, because there was 2, 3, 4 over there. And then
2 in the woods.
Yeah, the elm. So is that 8?
It's 8. And going out there's 9.
Is there 4 over here?
Yep.
You're right.
2 in the woods.
2 in the woods, the elm. So there's 4 right here, 5, and then the original 4. But how long did it take us? How long would it have taken with a little Gravely stump grinder?
A couple days.
I'd say it's an hour per stump. It's about what it worked out to be. And I would say this whole job, now that we know what to do, is probably, would you say 2 hours?
2 or 3.
So 3 stumps an hour. That's about the rate. So if somebody wanted to make money doing this, like what's a, you said a 15-inch stump, if somebody's already here with their equipment, what is that, like 30 bucks?
At least.
So if you had to pay somebody to do this.
I think Ropes told me like the one out front there was probably 20.
Okay.
And that was like 2 passes. And
Yep. So if you thought,
this was like 6 passes.
right, some of these, the maples were the hardest, it seemed like. That
Yeah, $80 stump. And that's been cut a while, but that, yeah, for sure, that maple was sure.
the elm was easy.
Yeah, that was pretty funky.
What was the hard one we did at the beginning? That was
That was ash.
ash. And that was like a stump on a mound.
Yeah.
That
All these asps end up being on lines.
really? It's kind of how they grow.
Well, it's partly because we leveled the ground around.
So if it was $10 a stump, it'd have been $90.
Yeah.
If it was $20 a stump, it'd be $180. If it was $30 a stump, $270. So 3 hours, it's $90.
If you're going somewhere, you got a
Trailering,
hour for
loading,
in
unloading.
there. And
I don't know. It certainly was easier than it's safer being up on the control center here. What do you call this? The pilot seat, the operator seat.
got checked around pretty good there.
Well, it made a difference when we locked in the 3-point arms.
Yeah.
That made a huge difference. Why didn't you think of that sooner? I noticed you could pull through it. Do you think we were just taking too big a swath sometimes? It would have actually been faster to take a little bit at a time than try to go slow on a huge chunk. I wouldn't want to do this with a gear drive, though.
No, I was thinking about it.
Hydro's a lot easier. Well, cool. So there it is. There it is. There's your chainsaw holder. That is the WG28 stump grinder. I did something stupid. This is both category 1 and category 3-point hitch. So right now we're using the bigger one for this tractor. This will be more for the size for the LS. I think this tractor could do both. I made a stupid assumption that these little pins here were just like this one. Oh, it's just extra. So I pulled a pin out, and then what happened was I was taking, should have 2 in there for strength and travel. As I was taking this off of the trailer, I didn't have my 3-point hitch arms up high enough, and I hit, the wheel coming down onto the ground, either going up or down, I can't remember, but it put a little bend in this pin, so that is stupidity on my part. If it had 2 pins, I don't think it would have bent.